Boom. And then the light consumed them. That Hylian shield, though. That Hylian shield, though. Greninja just cheeses Lucario. This really is such a sick intro. Like, holy crap. We haven't gotten anything ever close to this for a Smash game before. Just so much detail. Anyway. What up, dudes? We are going to start a new game series today. Or a new Smash Ultimate series. I'm going to be calling this Deep Dives. It was just on, man. It was on while I was starting it up, and I had to keep watching it because it is so good. So, like I said, am I playing World of Light? No. Like, I just started up the console, and that's what plays when you're just waiting for it to start. I was just watching, you know? Here's what we're actually doing today. We're starting up a series called Deep Dives. And the idea here is that I'm going to go through every single character in the game in depth. And when I say depth, I'm not going to take you all the way to high-level play, but I am going to get you close. I'm going to get you basically the step down. So some things that I'm going to be examining for every character is combos, high-level techniques. So, like, let's say we wanted to be, I'm pretty sure you can B-reverse Mario's Fireball. Yeah, see, so I can B-reverse Mario's Fireball there. So, little things like that I want to go over. And everybody's got them. Everybody's got the, like, little nuances, right? That's a perfect example right there, though, is B-reversing Mario's Fireball. Things like such as that. Alright? So, obviously Mario is the perfect character to start this with. Perfect character with which to start this. And what, I think I'm going to skip the combos part of this one. So, Mario combos are pretty, like, just do whatever you think is going to hit them next. Like, a Mario combo does not need to be, like, complicated. You don't need to actually be looking at this combo counter on the right here. Just, what you need to be paying attention to is what links with what, right? So if I down throw up tilt, that misses. You see that? So is there a percentage where I can even down throw up tilt? Because that was like a bread and butter for Mario in Smash 4, right? But that's no longer a thing. So what can we do out of this? We can down tilt, down throw, down tilt. Does that get us anything? Down throw, down tilt? Nah, not much. If we go down throw, down tilt into a jab combo, it's not true, but it's something, right? It forces them to DI out. So if I went down throw, down tilt, and then feinted this next part of the combo, and I knew they were going to either DI outwards or go, or jump to avoid it, you can do something like down throw, down tilt, and then jump nair. And then all of a sudden they're in hit stun in the air, and then you can be, you know, up airing, you can be, you know, follow it off stage with a little spicy meatball, you know? So that's the idea of comboing, really in general in this game. Some characters actually have legitimate, true combos. Mario has some legitimate, true combos that you'd think about in fighting games. But for the most part, you don't actually want to think about combos in that sense. You want to think about, when evaluating a character's moves, or they're evaluating their combos, you want to think about, if I throw him up, you know, let's say I up throw him, what can I do out of up throw, right? What can I do to follow this up? And then what can he do to answer that, right? So even if this is not a true combo, which it is, so up throw, up air is actually a true combo. But let's say, so let's go off that. We have a true combo right here. Then what? Right? So we need to predict what they're going to be doing around these up tilts, or these up airs, right? Most likely they're going to air dodge. They could also probably double jump out. So instead of thinking about how I want to get this number above me as high as possible, I want to think about how much damage can I do while also keeping myself in a really good position that will force them to do something. And getting them into the spot where you force them to do something is good. That's your where you have potentials for mix-ups. That's where you have potential for conditioning. You can do lots of different things in those crucial moments. Let me see if I have another controller, if I can do that. No, I probably would have to have another person. So, if we up throw him, and we follow it up with these up airs, we know he's probably going to drift back to try to dodge, right? So maybe we could up air immediately and then fall straight down, right? We can up air, fast fall down. Well, that was a bad one. We can up air, and then fast fall down, and he'll be right here, right? He'd be predicting whatever he's going to do next. So in his mind, he's trying to back away from you. He's trying to back away from you like this, but you are already one step ahead, right? You go one hit, and then you're down over here. And he's going to float with his back to you, right towards you. So as soon as he lands right back here, that's when you can follow up with more stuff. Another up tilt, maybe. I don't know how good the up tilt actually is. Up tilt looks good. Up tilt looks like a good move when you get it. You just don't get it off a down throw. So maybe it's up throw, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. You know, up airs, up throw, up tilt, chase, and then something else, right? So this is how you want to be thinking about Mario combos. Most combos in the game, like in Smash 4, combo throws were a really big deal. Combo throws are not so much a thing in this. It's more about what position does the throw get me in, right? If I go back like here, what does that do, right? It's decent knockback, so it's hard to chase. You could maybe chase if they don't tech with a dash attack. But that seems to be like, there's not much follow-up with there, right? Oh yeah, the true combo with Mario is up tilt, 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 up tilt. But this whole time, see, he could be like doing an air dodge. He could be double jumping to get out of this. So the idea is, I want to take note of whatever he wants to do to get out of this, and then the next time I get him in this situation, I'm gonna just answer that immediately instead of trying to go for a combo right here and just knowing he's gonna get out of it if he's a decent player. I'm gonna get the damage where I can take it, and then I'm gonna go follow it up somewhere else, right? That's the idea, and there's a lot of that. That's the base, that's the foundation of tech chasing. I won't go into tech chasing in this video, but we will go over it at some point in these deep dives. With tech chasing, right, you slam them on the ground, or you knock them down, and then right here, when they hit the ground, they can either roll away or towards you. So if they hit the ground and they're gonna, let's say I know they're panicking, they're playing defensive, they're trying to avoid me, they're trying to run away. So if I go straight for like an up throw right here and he's drifting away, as soon as he hits the ground, I can probably expect him to roll away from me. So something I could do is I could go straight for this up throw and then run straight for the spot that he's going to roll to. And then set up like a smash attack, right? So that's a tech chase. I throw him up, I know he's going to roll at me, tech chase. I wonder if I can get the CPU to actually tech something without being super annoying. No, I would have to actually tech it myself, which I think I probably... Teching it to it with a roll is hard. I could probably tech it. Hold on, I have an idea. Never mind, I'm not going to do it. You get the idea. You get the idea. We're learning together. So, we've gotten... Okay, I can do stuff out of grab. Now the next part of this is, well, how do I grab them good? Because there's something about Smash Ultimate that has not really been the case in previous Smash games, and that is the fact that grabbing is laggy. Grabbing is actually slow, especially grabbing out of shield. That's even slower. So I want all this damage, but my opponent will never let me grab them. So here's something we can do here. I want to show you guys. This is going to be especially useful for every single character. So we might as well just go straight to it with Mario. This is the pivot cancel boost grab. Pivot cancel boost grab. So here I'm gonna dash at him and then I'm gonna try to grab. It missed, right? I don't go far enough. I dash. I'll even do it a little bit closer. Dash, grab, nothing, right? If you dash and then immediately shield, if you buffer a shield in the second half of your dash, don't do it in the first half of your dash because then you'll roll. Do it in the second. It's after like the first 5 frames or whatever of your dash. You buffer up a shield, and then as soon as that shield were to come out, you shield grab essentially. So you hit A right when you're expecting that shield to come out. And if you do it right, you should... Maybe Mario doesn't go far enough anyway. There it is. So yeah. That might have actually been the roll cancel, but it's the exact same deal. They're derivative of each other. Yeah. Okay, hold on. He's right on 0. I'm not sure if Mario can actually reach with a pivot cancel. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Alright. Yep, just like that. So, this is the pivot cancel boost grab. I missed it. I just ran at him that time. There it is. So, this is how you grab from far away. They'll not expect you to be able to grab from this range. So if you get in real quick like that, like that, you'll get the grab every time almost. Like, at least when they're not if they're expecting a grab, they'll jump out of it, right? But if they're not expecting a grab, that gets them. So, yeah, instead of just dashing up and grabbing, like you want to do, and it'll miss, right? It even misses from this distance. It misses even 2 squares away from him, right? I just missed from that distance. But if I do my thing, I miss anyway. No. Yeah. You want to... It's right as it buffers. And honestly, Mario's is shorter than most. Actually, I think I'm just missing it. I am just missing it. Yep. Yep. You see that? And that was the shield cancel boost grab. They're kind of the exact same thing. One is kind of just like you do the pivot cancel out of a... There's the pivot cancel, and if you do that out of a dash, then you get the shield cancel. They kind of do the exact... They kind of serve the exact same purpose. They're similar inputs. What you really need to remember is dash. Go ahead and hit dash again while you're buffering this up. It's not going to hurt you at all. Oh, unless you do it like that. Wow, actually, maybe it will hurt you. No, you're fine. I just messed up. So yeah, you're kind of going to dash at them and then immediately dash while shield grabbing, essentially. Right at the end of your dash, you're going to buffer up a dash shield grab. And that'll do it. A dash grab A, or a dash shield A, is going to get buffered at the second half of your dash. And if you do it right, You get grabs from 5 meters out. Whatever this unit of distance is, you can grab from 5 away. Wait, what happens if we short hop that? Ooh, it's close. Okay. Grabbing long. Okay. So, that is how you grab good. We got grabbing down now, right? Easy. Grabbing is done. Okay, so how do you attack good? So a key part of the movement in this game is going to be dash dancing, right? So if I'm sitting here dash dancing back and forth, and I'm trying to get him to do stuff, let's say I get him to, you know, he thinks he's going to read my dash dance in, so he's going to go all in on a smash attack, right? So I'm going to dash at him, and I'm going to catch myself with it, and he's trying to do that, right? And I'm going to try to bait that, and then I want to get in really quickly before he can recover and shield, right? Before he can do anything else, but I'm all the way over here. I want to be able to hit him with like a down tilt or something. So, ooh, that's not going to work. We would have to side tilt. Okay, so let's say I want to hit him with a side tilt, because that's what I want to do right here. I can't, if I run up, and so you can act out of dash immediately. We all know that. Act out of dash. You see how I stop right at the 5 when I'm acting out of dash? If you go past your dash and then run, you get this little stoppy pivot poopy nonsense. And Mario's is actually pretty quick. So this isn't actually going to be a huge deal with Mario. But it is going to get you in on, like, turnaround up tilts, and the sliding F tilt. So the idea is you want to go all the way to the run and then do this little poopy pivot turnaround, but in this little poopy pivot turnaround animation, you want to throw a tilt in the opposite direction. So you're going to run, stop, tilt. You see how I went farther? I went almost... Well, I actually traveled, right? I went 2 of these little spacers. 2 squares. Ow. I'm trying to show them something. I went 2 squares instead of just stopping right at the 5, right? Boom, there's doing a tilt right after dash. Here is pivot canceling it, right? So you go farther. So I want to space out this guy's move, and then, boom, do as long of a move as I can to punish, right? That way, I don't have to get all the way in on him, and then risk him shielding or whatever to answer, right? Because if I go in, and I kick him, and he shields, then he gets a free punish. But if I'm out here, and I kick him, like, with a slide... I should still be far enough away to at least not get grabbed. There's a lot of applications for this. This is just a general concept, general application. This isn't you know, this isn't the be-all, end-all of it. The idea is that we need options out of moving. So... you need to be able to immediately do whatever you want as soon as they act. He did a smash attack, boom, I'm in here with this. I did the pivot cancel, boost grab, right? Boom, I'm here. I can't just, I need to know that this isn't going to happen, right? I need to know that that's not happening right there, right? Because if it does, I die. So that's where you do all of this stuff to get that extra little bit to make sure you got what you need. Alright. So, Mario basics. I taught some sort of advanced concepts there, but that is honestly like why even learn a character until you know that those things exist, to be honest with you. Because if you can't evaluate the character until you know that they can do those things. You might say, oh, Lucario sucks. His grab range is too short. I can't get in. Well, what if you do a boost cancel grab? Like, how do you know? How do you know that that's not going to work? Anyway, I digress. So let's start with the jab. Mario does not have a multi-hit jab, which is highly, highly relevant in this game. Multi-hit jab combos, the thing like Link or whatever, like Fox, Link, all those ones that when you spam A in a jab combo, it starts going into millions of hits. Those are actually better in this game than in any other Smash game. And the reason why is that, so Mario, he does this. Boop, bop, boop. It's the exact same timing every single time. Additionally, you can parry any three of these. You can parry this one, you can parry this one, and you can parry that one. Any of them individually. So that means a good player who understands parry timings will always parry Mario's jab combo. You're saying, hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing a 1, 2, 3 kick. Go ahead and parry the kick whenever you're ready, bud. Yeah, you can delay. You can kind of delay. I'm not sure if you can actually stretch that past the 5 frames that they'll try to parry. So in general, multi-hit combos are way better than just standard jab combos because of the fact that standard jab combos are all the exact same timing and they're going to be easily parried in the long run. The reason you can't parry multi-hit combos easily is because once the multi-hit starts, you cannot just let go to parry it. You actually cannot let go of shield when you're getting multi-hit. It will keep shield held down until that last hit, or until you get out. So what that means is that you either have to look for the very, very last hit of those multi-hits that's going to get you, or you have to just know when they're going to end it and try to parry that, which makes it a whole lot harder to parry than this, right? So Mario's jab, I would say, not useful unless you're following up a combo, right? So I could fast fall late in air and then jab. That's a true combo right there. So there's nothing he could have done to start up a shield. It's only good at certain percentages. Well, it's not the point. The point is that it's a combo. So there's nothing he could have done after that jab combo to actually answer that, because he was already in hit stun from this nair, right? So if I'm testing the waters, right, I'm jumping in and out, floaty nairs, you know, and I'm noticing that he's like not. He's always trying to read it with an attack, right? He's never just straight up blocking, right? So it's like, oh, I can use that to my advantage. Boom, free fall, boom. Well, he's boom, free fall, bop, 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 bop. You know, maybe his next stock. Or even better still, you know the nair is going to hit, so you can follow up. Oh, that was a late hit on it. That'd be sick. There you go. How about that? How about that? That's actually dirty. So you do the late hit on it and it'll get him anyway, no matter what percent he's at. See, I'm learning already. And then once they're up to 90, he'll be out. Oh, that's a combo anyway. You can step in on it. So you can combo him at any percent. That's just fine to do with Mario. Nair into jab combo. So that's why you want to use the jab combo, I would imagine. So up tilt seems to be a good combo starter. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe you can grab them out of it. But what if they're at like 50, no? You know? It seems to be a decent combo starter at higher percents. Well, the footstool mechanic is weird. You go lower and lower every time? Whoa! I didn't realize that. Anyway, let's see. Down tilt. What do we do with down tilt? At higher percents, it combos like that, which is pretty cool. Can you You can also use it for that. So you can go down tilt into spike probably. And force an air dodge like this. Get back over there. Yeah, let's try to force an air dodge. This is kind of high percents. You should probably just smash attack them at this point. Yeah, let's just go up. Let's go to 100. This might be a good option. Hold on, I'm gonna investigate. That seems all right. That forces them to air dodge on either towards the stage or double jump up to read that. You don't want to weak spot it though. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're out. I mean, that looks fine to me. It's not a true combo, but it looks like something to do. You know? Like, what if they don't? What if they don't dodge it? So at around 100%, this seems good in my book. Does down throw give you anything better? It's still not a combo. Either way, down tilt or down throw is... So, alright, so here you go. This is it, right here. Here is a nice little mix-up. This is going to be mix-up after... Like, a mix-up in a mix-up, too. So, I have an Ike on the ledge. Let's say he's just recovered from the ledge and he's looking to answer, right? He's looking to do something. He sees me sprinting in at him, going in and out. Like, I'm waiting for him to recover on the ledge. I'm back and forth. I see that he recovers to right here. He chooses that ledge option, so I run in. Alright? When I run in, I can do two separate things. I can read the shield. If I run in expecting a shield, I'll do that pivot boost grab. Right? And if I run in expecting either like an attack to answer, like just a jab to get me away, or like he might jump or spot dodge. In that case, I will dash up and then down tilt immediately. And it'll be hard to get the spacing for that because of the way dashing works in this game. So don't... Oh, it'll actually go right on top of him. So as long as you don't get hit by that jab, it won't run through him. So you're good. So the two options there. You can do the pivot cancel boost grab that I talked about into down throw boomy. Or if you know that they're not going to shield because they just have not hit the shield button the whole game, go ahead and do something like this. Well, but actually hit it, you know. Oh wait, can I not? I thought I just did like no problem earlier. Ooh. Is it a certain spot on that? Do I have to hit the... Oh. So you might not be able to hit the weak spot of this. Well, we are learning together. So if I think that's it. I think that'll work. Yeah, so yeah, actually the trick is to not be too close. If you're too close, you'll weak spot the forward air. See that? So like if you get right on top of them, you actually just want to jump straight up. See that? So there's the mix-up right there. 100%. You just knocked him off the edge. He just recovered. He chose this option. 50-50 mix-up right here. Boom. Oh, but you want to actually get the... See that? See how I'm missing? That's bad. You don't want that. You got to do the pivot cancel boost grab. Just like that. And then you down throw instead of up throw. Yep. And don't get too close to him either. So, like, that is a nice little head game right there. You know, you do the dealio, and then you force them to make an action right there. They could either... There's not a whole lot they can do in that moment. They don't have enough time, typically, depending on what character they are. They probably won't have time out of this hit stun to queue up an actual attack. You know, like Mario could probably nair. But probably 90% of the time, they're going to air dodge right there. And getting them to air dodge right there is really, really good for you. Because the only things they can do is air dodge straight back at the stage or do some sort of air dodge and hope to recover, which either way is a great position for you. And that's exactly what I'm trying to illustrate here, is the fact that having the combo number is not a big deal. Putting them in bad spots, that's a big deal. I can't even do it anymore. Okay, so that's a good thing. So down tilt actually provides a nice mix-up. 50-50 at the ledge. Okay. So up tilt, like we saw, is basically the combo button. A lot of characters are going to have this. A lot of characters just have this this sweet spot with both percentage and range where you can just kind of catch them, right? And right there, between 20 and 46%. So I want you to watch here. Notice how the combo is 1, 1, 1, 1, and then as soon as it gets 26%, it starts going up. So any of these, he is hitting the ground. And any time I do this, he can hit the ground and shield, right? He can hit the ground and shield and prevent this from happening. However, at 26%, that up tilt spam now becomes a true combo. So you can, if they're 25 to whatever, the idea is mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. I want this. Boom. Damage. So this is a bread and butter for Mario. I said I wasn't going to go into combos, and then I just kind of found them anyway. So there you go. There, that's it right there. Up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up air, back air. Sure. Sure, right there. That's 70, that's from 25 to 72%. That's a 50% combo for free. All you have to do is land that first up tilt. All right? You're in. And that time it didn't combo all the way up to 5, but so there's a tiny window. Yeah, there's a that was true. So there's actually no window where they can get out. For the rest of these, there have been a window of escaping. For that one, that's 100% a true combo. Only at 25% though. You have to keep this kind of stuff in mind. So when he's at 0 to 20, you're pestering, right? You're jumping, you're B-reversing, your fireballs into dash attack. You're, you know, whatever. Whatever you want to do. I don't know what you like. So there's a combo. Up tilt is your combo machine. We have now seen that. We saw the jab, we saw the down tilt, we saw the up tilt, and this forward tilt is a get off me. This forward tilt is if they're playing really aggressive for your taste, you can bop. You can do the sliding back bop. Right? Get off of me. They're trying to chase with a grab or something. Get off of me. Get off of me. Oh, no, that's not the one. No. Trying to chase with the grab. Get off of me. And then you can also do the sliding one that I was talking about earlier, which is actually super sick that you can angle this. I want to try something. Alright. I didn't realize. So you can angle this forward tilt in 3 different directions, which means we can actually do the sliding angle kick in 3 different directions. So instead of a down tilt there, I want to get an angle downwards at him. And see if that actually gives me anything more than, like, the regular one might. It's less of knockback. Let's turn on trajectories here. This is actually important to me right now. Not that one. That one. You see that? So, and let's look at 0%. I like 0% better for this. All right. So there's that. That's the, I think that's the low one. Yeah, that's the low one. Is that the high one? Is that the same? It looks like the same knockback to me. I'm seeing the exact same knockback at 0%, actually. There's regular. There's down. I'm not seeing a difference, actually. I hear a difference. It makes a different sound. But I'm seeing the exact same curves. Are you seeing a difference? His right foot is on the edge of that now. Maybe they have the exact same trajectory lines for the same move even when it's angled. Maybe they didn't think about this. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. His right foot's a little past it now. Hold on. Oh man, I'm in trouble. See, now his foot's before it. Yo. Maybe the lines aren't accurate. Well, he's going different directions. So that's a perfectly straight to the right. And let's make sure we're on top of him. Yeah, it might have just nudged him. That might have been an issue too. Well, that time I didn't nudge him at all. I'm seeing 2 different distances here, actually. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I can't tell. He's not going the same distance. He's definitely not. He's not traveling the same distance. So, alright. Turns out, this does have different knockback, but how different, I don't know. Oh! Okay. I just saw it. I just saw it. It just flashed before my eyes. So, on the angled upward one, he is actually flying above the blue trajectory line the whole time. You see that? He's just above the blue trajectory line. On the downward angled one, he is dead center, just spinning along it. So, does that actually matter? In any case, I don't know. Maybe you can tech chase the low one and not the high one. I don't know. I'm not qualified enough to provide any insight to what we're looking at right now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and drop it. Just keep in mind that there are different knockbacks for the different angles of your forward tilt. There are different knockbacks, but do they actually make any practical difference? I have no idea. So, that's our tilts. Time to go over aerials and then specials. Let's start with up air. Well, let's just start with neutral air. Neutral air is really good for a lot of things. It's really good for... Let's see if I can knock him down. You see that? You can do this right as they're landing. You see that? You see what I just did right there? That's called a jab reset. What I just did was I just jab reset him, but the reason I was able to do it was because of my falling nair onto his body. The idea is to take this falling nair. Let's get him high. Let's 50% was probably enough. Let's take this falling nair, and we will hit him with it if I can. I don't want to like do it so late that it's like, oh, that's not useful. There we go. You see that? So instead of, let's say I got an up throw and then let's say I just got an up throw, 58%. Or up throw, up air. And then I was chasing, right? So 66%. And then he got away because I didn't tech chase right. Something. That's not actually how it's going to go, but you get the point. Instead, let's fall and chase his landing on the ground. Let's fall with him, and then hit him right as he hits right as he bounces. And this should chase the the tech in place too. I'm not sure how it's actually gonna go. He's kind of going far if we do it too early though, huh? If you do it too early. Yeah, you can still jab reset. Alright. So that's the idea. You're there. He's fallen to the ground. You know, ideally, you're gonna try to want to keep him up in the air, right? As part of Smash. But you just saw that he just drifted perfectly away, and you gotta come in from the angle. So you're gonna come and do that, right? You're gonna come in and try to catch his landing with a nair. If you do it right, it lets you set up all kinds of dumb nonsense like this. Especially if they don't tech it. But even if they do, you can still catch it. I wonder what more I can get out of this. I'm not sure if you can smash attack after the jab reset. I don't know what you can do out of Mario's jab reset. That's the idea, though. You see how I got all that extra damage just for him hitting the ground? Boom. Or, well. Boom. 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 Something like that. You know? It's just more free damage. So, you're going to be doing that a lot with Mario's Nair. Nair is just really good as a pokey, spacey move, right? I can run in, I can Nair in like this. Boop. I can jump up and Nair at him and then fast fall. Boop. Look at that. Look at how safe that is. I just pop, throw this little kick, and I'm out. Throw the kick and I'm out. Throw the kick and I'm out. We could be reading that that side smash. Throw the kick and I'm out. Throw the kick and I'm out. Throw the kick and I'm out. You know, you just space people like that. If somebody's doing nothing but smash attacks to you, you cannot lose to them, can you? It's not possible to get beat by that, as long as you know what to do. Right? You're spacing it out, you're feeling good. Obviously, we know what he's going to do. But it's the point. That's exactly the point of Smash, is to figure out what your opponent is going to do, and then answer it. Oh, it's so fast. He throws a non-charged one first. You see that? What a goon. Parry. 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 Parrying is actually really hard in this game. Anywho. Nair. Nair all day. Combo extender, poker. It does the stuff. It does the stuff you like, trust me. Nair is a really good one. Up air is the big deal combo extender, right? You can do 50 up airs. You can literally just kill somebody with up air. Like, so this is, the last tool was really good for if your opponent is spamming smash attacks. This tool is really good for if your opponent doesn't understand how to land well with air dodges and drift and all that. Keep doing it. Up air, fast fall. Get on the ground, catch him. Up air, fast fall. Get on the ground, catch him. Up air, fast fall. Why not? Nothing is like... It'll get stale. You know? You see how I'm fast falling so I can get down and make sure I'm in the right spot to catch him again? That's the biggest part of this. If I just go up with him... Well... If I just go up with him... I have to do weird stuff and I can't... See, now my brain is automatically fast falling. See, there. This is all I can get, right? Well, it works though. All right. All right. See, and then I dropped him, right? Just like that. It's a lot harder to time. It's a lot harder to get your combo rolling. So you wanna juggle people with Mario's up air, fast fall. Mario up air fast fall is juggle central. Reset him. The down air, like we just saw, it's decent. It might be alright for resetting. Hold on. How do we want to use this? It's a multi-hit. So one thing we can do is, if we're expecting our opponent to shield, if we're doing this a bunch, let's say we've just been doing this like all game, you know, and we're like roaring some, or that's not a roaring, you know, bop. Short hop roar, back air. You know, we're just kind of like floating around like that. We're just spacing out. And he learns, right? He figures that out. So he starts shielding. No shield. He starts shielding everything, right? He just starts blocking it all. If we notice, if we're doing these pokes, and every time he sees us run up, he blocks it. Obviously, we can switch to grab, right? But let's say he's anticipating it with he's just like jumping back and air dodging back, right? Like he sees your thing coming and he's just like baiting out your movement, right? He's trying to get you to come in and whiff. What you can do in that case is you run up and instead of doing this dealio, you're gonna run in and go all in with a bah, with a multi-hit in the face, right? So that's gonna catch his air dodge with whatever hit it catches it with. Who knows? But that's the idea, right? I don't know what he's gonna do exactly, but I know he's gonna be around here, so I'm gonna catch whatever he does with these million hits, right? As long as I time it right, this is gonna beat any hit he does, and it's gonna beat his air dodge. And if he shields, he might shield and just shield that first hit, and then like immediately be trying to think about the punish, and he'll let go of shield to try to do it. Like his brain said you did that, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna shield and then go chase him, right? But then you do this, and he shields the first hit, and then he gets hit by the rest of it, right? All of a sudden now he's up in the air, letting you just juggle him for freezies. And that's some Smash right there. That's Smash 101. So that's Mario Mix-Ups 101. If I'm coming in, I have 3 really good options for approaching, right? I can come in, float, boop, do some raw back airs. This is part of the same option, right? Poking is an option. Poking's an option. Dash dance into the pivot grab, pivot cancel grab. That's an option. Into whatever stuff. Just try to let him not hit the ground. Oh yeah, baby. And then what is the other option? Oh, run up and down air. It's a short hop down air. So what you're going to do is you're going to run, crouch, and hit jump and attack at the same time. And then that's how you get that. So that actually beats a surprising number of things. That beats if he's trying to jump to evade. That beats if he's trying to shield. Sometimes it beats it if he's trying to shield. It's safe on shield because the hits are gonna last long enough to get you away, right? I can go all the way through him and then be all the way over here before he actually can react, right? And that's gonna be the idea with that. Some of these moves you're gonna try to get in and be like right on top of him by the time you're throwing it. One really good thing to do, especially while you're roaring, is to try to get right on their back shoulder. So you want to try to jump and hit a move right on their back shoulder. Because, one, when they shield it, they're facing the wrong direction, so they can't act out of it immediately. And two, I mean, it's just general, you know, fighting game cross-ups. You want to be behind them so their moves don't hit you, and it gives you more options. Okay, so that's Mario mix-ups, Mario moves. We went through all the moves. Oh, back air. Oh, back air and forward air. Back air is used in conjunction with neutral air. It's your poking mechanic. So if you're basically if you're facing them, you want a neutral air, and if you're facing away, you want a back air. It's pretty much as simple as that. Back air has more knockback. So if you're really trying to kill somebody with this aerial, let's say he's at, you know, 180 near the ledge. This is when you want to specifically go in for a raw back air, right? If you go up to nair him, he goes to 15 there. But if I go raw short hop back air, he goes to 25. So yeah, it makes a difference in those cases. He actually dies to the back air and not to the nair. That's actually the kill shot would have been right here. This is the kill zone on FD or battle, or even like. Hold on, let's see if I can zoom out. Oh, let me see it. Anyway, I would love to see the. Go up there, Ike. Check those words for me. Final destination battlefield. Okay, so they have the same blast zone on the right. Right. So on both stages, this kills. No, well, this kills. Right. So you want to raw back air if they're at high percents. This does not. So they're both poking. They're both poking tools, but one of them is better for killing than others. That's basically the difference, and it's also got more range. And now the last up is just the forward air. And guys, if you can't figure out the use for the forward air, I question your Mario. I question your love of Mario. If you can't get this one figured out, it's the spike, baby. It's the spike. Right? Well, I'm trying to show it off, Ike. Okay? Let me do it. There it is. That's it. That's your forward air use right there. They're at the ledge. You can get them into that with either the down tilt or the down throw. So I'm like boop boop boop, bop, bop, just like that. Or, you know, doop 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 doop. Not that. Not up throw. I get excited sometimes when I actually get my pivot cancel. There it is. So that's Mario's moves. Now we got to talk about specials a little bit. Every character's up B is a recovery. All right, let's start there. Yoshi's isn't, but it kind of is now, isn't it? So every up B, that's your primary purpose. But also up B in this game is really good out of shield. So you can be holding shield, and then you can up B out of it. I'm not sure if it cancels your... It doesn't cancel the breaking your shield animation. So you have your shield, then you have your letting go of shield animation. And your letting go of shield animation takes... Your letting go of shield animation takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you can move out of it though better, right? Hold on. 1, 2. Oh, you can start acting out of frame 2. So now I'm in my 3 frame jump squat. Well, you might be able to start acting out of frame 1. I just wasn't expecting that. Okay. So, 1. Oh, you can act out of frame 1. Okay. So maybe there's no lag there at all. Yeah, there's no lag there at all. So, okay. So what happens if I shield here, and then I up B? Right? The last frame, we were in our shield. This frame, we're starting up the up B. Next frame, another startup for up B. 2 frames. It's a 3-frame startup for this move. So, 3 frames later, here we are, hitting Ike with this up B. Right? So, what that tells us is, instead of grabbing, let's see how long it takes to shield grab. Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good, dude. I'm learning right now with you guys. Okay. Alright. So let's actually test shield grabbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frames to shield grab, dude. Alright. Here we go, dude. This is where it gets good. Took 5 frames to get this grab. Instead of wasting all those frames to get the grab... Oh my god, that is so hard. Hold on. It's even harder when you're holding L to do the speed thing. Alright. Alright. I got it. I did it that time. Can you do it, like, literally out? Okay, hold on. Yes! Yes! Got it. Alright, you can be straight up holding shield. I don't know what it is about it. If you... Alright, here's how up being out of shield works. Can you B reverse and up B out of shield? You can. You can, guys. Alright. Alright. This just got weird. Alright. Let's explain what's happening here. So while I'm holding shield, I can hit B, I can hit up. I can hit up and hit B. Well, I'm going to show you it again. If I hit up and then B, it doesn't do the up B. Alright? If I hit up then B, doesn't do the up B. If I hit B then up, doesn't do the up B. If I hit up and B at the exact same time while I'm shielding, that's when you can up B out of shield. Do you hear that? I'm going to do it for you one more time. I'm going to hit buttons. Right? And I'll do still holding up, nothing, right? Same time. So if you hit up and B at the exact same time, you can do your up B out of shield. You can't do any other move out of shield. You can't attack. You can only grab. You can only grab, spot dodge, and up B out of shield. Who knows why you can up B? I don't know. You can do it, though. So you should. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, so yeah, that's Mario's up B. Okay, so yeah, I forgot. We're talking about the up B. And the thing about up Bs, everybody's up B, is that it's really a good option out of shield. From both ways, right? Let's say I'm fighting a Mario, or even an Ike, who loves to do the thing I was just talking about. He loves to raw jump and nair right behind my head, right? He loves to just sit right here and just poke my back toe all the time. And it's making me really upset, right? He loves to do that. He loves to just pop, and he's annoying, right? So what do we do about that? If I am, let's say he's the Ike, and he just jumped right behind my head, and I know he's doing an aerial, so I shield, right? What do? I can't shield grab, right? That doesn't answer it. I shouldn't roll, because rolling's too laggy. If he knows I'm going to roll, all he has to do is land and turn around and F-tilt in the opposite direction, and this roll gets punished. Okay? So, the best thing for you to do in a situation where you just got crossed up is shield and then up B out of that shield. And you have to B reverse it. Because if you just do it regular, it doesn't work. The trick here, the really hard part about this, is the fact that if you go too far, there it is. It's the fact that if you go too far in the direction you're trying to turn around, you'll roll. So you need to be between 90 degrees and like the 45. You need to be in that upper range between the 90 and the 45 where you can actually get this. Who's the Pokemon? Dude, there are 10 Pokemon in this game. Hold on. Let me get my train of thought. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let me finish this thought, though. So that's the deal, right? If somebody's about to cross you up and they hit you with an aerial, you need to shield and you're facing in the wrong direction. So then you need to hit up and to the left at the same time with your B. And it's almost straight up in B. It's straight up and B, tiny little bit to the direction. Otherwise, you'll roll. See, or you'll do that. There it is. Very, very tough to do, but it is by far the best option. You see that? I'm facing the wrong direction, shielding, and you can instantly up B out of it. Instantly. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna input up B. I'm gonna input the correct input. Did he turn? He didn't. Oh, yeah, he did. The 2 frames were doing the wrong thing, and then it B reversed officially. So yeah, that's just how you do it. You can see how quick it actually was. It took 2 frames for that to happen. I'll show it to you one more time, frame by frame. So I'm gonna do exactly the input. Boom. So he is 1 frame out of his shield. Remember, it took 5 frames to start up a grab out of this, and it takes 3 frames to jump out of it because you have to go through your 3-frame jump squat. So it takes at least 3 frames to do anything out of shield. So we're counting up the 1st frame here, 2nd frame here, 3rd frame. Oh wait, it didn't B reverse that time. Dang it. I did the direction. Alright. Alright, maybe this will be reverse. It's not B reversing anymore. Why you no B reverse? There it is. 3 frames. So 2 frames of startup, and then he's getting hit on the 3rd frame. So instead of our spending our 3rd frame either like just being in the air for a split second or whatever, you would have to start up a 1 frame nair to get as good as this. And I don't think that's going to happen. So that's a really important technique for all characters, not just Mario. A lot of today's stuff deep dive into this character. Since it's a pretty generic character, I'm using the opportunity to go over some generically good techniques. Right? That's it, though, right there. You see how you just B-reverse that? Wrong way. Oop, not like that. Not like this. Not like this. It's not easy to do, and you're gonna have an easy... I have an easier time doing it in this direction than I do... Well, spoke too soon. I swear I'm doing this right. Yeah. I was a little too far to the left. Yeah, and I have an easier time doing it this way than I do to the right. Right? So it's like tough for me to actually hit the spot that's the correct B reverse in this direction without rolling. It's a lot easier for me to do it from this direction. So you should know that, right? You should know what your strong side is and try to bait them into crossing you up that way if you can. Right? I would love for him to land on my left side so I can easily just do the thing. And if you accidentally roll out of this, right, you've rolled. That's one of the options anyway. So... Okay, so that's up B. It recovers and you B reverse out of it. It's really good. Down B is a wind box move. So the idea is you're just going to chuck them off and then you're going to edge guard with it. There's not actually enough space here for me to actually show you how to use it. But basically you chuck them off. They try to come back. You come down here. Don't do that, though. You want to at least jump once. So what you really need to keep in mind for this is, you know, how laggy is it? How much time, how much space do I get, right? So you'll probably want to like short hop at least, get the move, and then come back. If you do it, just fall off and do it, you'll probably die. Right? You will die. So you need at least a short hop before you start that move off stage. Or you could just sit off stage. If they're just like a little bit from making it back, like they're just going to make it back, just let it loose, you know? Shoot some water, they blow away, done. They're dead. Not the easiest special move to use, but the moment it clicks for you, like the moment you realize, like, oh, I just need to be sitting here, saving it, the moment I get them off stage, I'm going to read their direction and go. Right? The moment that clicks for you, this move becomes very, very, very important. It's a very good special move, and you're not utilizing Mario to his fullest unless you're using it. What's next? What's next? Side Bs? Yes, just side B and Fireball left, right? And Fireball is easy to understand, but you guys need to understand B reversing, right? You see how I'm doing this? This is crazy huge. This is crazy important. Like, if there's nothing else you take away from today's video, you need to understand that B reversing Mario's Fireball is sick. Like, this is a good thing to do. Alright? You're going to mix people up all day long with it. Oh, I thought he was going to die. Anyway, okay. So, side B. Side B is your reflector. It's really good to turn people around if they're coming at you with a dash attack. So they can come in and dash attack and you can just boop immediately, right? And what's cool about this is you can kind of do the slide thing with it, like the pivot reverse. So you can be approaching them too. And you can kind of like be expecting a clash, but instead of a clash, you can throw up the cape. They turn around and whiff their move, and then you get a free punish. So that's a good, if you're fighting swordies, that's the only way I would use it. I would literally wait for them to know that they're approaching you with either a dash dance or a grab. Don't even worry about doing this like, try to read their aerial with it. The only time you want to read their aerial with it is if you're off stage and you know they're trying to recover. Go ahead and hop out. Boop! You know, oh, it's actually really laggy in this game. Hold up. How safe actually is this? Oh, hold on. I was just in a weird spot. Yep. Boop! Yeah. Okay, never mind. It's not laggy at all. I was just out of jumps. So yeah, if you see them going off stage, you can try to stop the recovery just with a little cape action. Actually, I bet it would work on this Ike. Oh, no, he's just gonna go to the other side. Okay, next time we'll do this on Battlefield, so we can actually explain some practicalities here. Yeah, the cape reflects and turns people around. It's pretty self-explanatory about its uses. And then finally, reversing fireball. So like I said, movement's super important in this game. You're moving, you're trying to anticipate what your opponent's gonna do. Instead of just doing your typical, I'm gonna approach like this. I'm gonna approach like this. I'm gonna, you know, pivot grab. I'm gonna tomahawk. You know, like, whatever. You got all your options. But then Mario's got even more than that. Mario gets to jump outwards, and this can be short-hopped too, probably. Let me do it. Alright, that was a full hop. Full hop. Can you do it off a short hop? I'm not short hopping. It's like, alright. Dang, dude. It's hard to... this is a lot to think about. Hold on. I feel like I'm timing it right, and it's just not happening. Maybe you can't be reverse a short hop. Because I feel like that was the timing right there. Oh, he turned. Okay, you can. You can be reverse a short hop. The timing is just way tighter. There it is. Okay. So what do we do with this, right? Everyone knows Mario shoots fireballs. Ooh, yes, fireballs. You see how laggy it is? You see how I can't even really, like, even if I do it like this, I still have to, like, finish the fireball animation before I can move again. And it's gonna catch you in ways that you don't want. So the best way to do this is to run in the opposite direction. Then you're gonna jump and throw a fireball. And immediately after throwing the fireball, you're gonna slam the opposite direction. So you're gonna run, jump, fireball, and turn. Run, jump, fireball, turn. There it is. If you press the stick too late, it doesn't turn. It'll just float you back. If you do it just a tiny bit too late, it will turn you around, but it won't be reverse. So you have to hit B, or you have to hit turn around directly after the neutral B. And you can't do it too early either, because then you'll throw cape. B reversing is not super easy, but it's going to be, if you're playing Mario, it's going to be highly, highly important. You see what I'm doing here? So from here, I can run in, B reverse this fireball, and then he is either going to take the fireball, right? His only options here are to take the fireball, shield it, or try to jump to avoid it, right? And I get to take note of what he's doing, right? I can just sit here, boom. Oh, he jumped? Alright, so I'm going to B-reverse fireball and then nair, right? To catch him out of the air when he jumps next time. Or I'm going to B-reverse... Okay. I'm going to B-reverse fireball and then grab him immediately because I know he's shielding the fireballs. You see that? Instead of having to get your reads, you can just B-reverse fireball and it gives you all this information. You be like, I B-reverse this? Okay, I'm going to sit here and see what he does. Now when I B-reverse it, and I'm going to throw I'm going to throw two regular ones to get his mind shook off of it. And then I'm going to be in, out, boom, B-reverse. Dang it. Boom, B-reverse. Dang it. Boom, B-reverse it. It's not easy. B-reverse that one and get it. Right? So it takes practice, of course. Just like anything with this game. And I've never really practiced B-reversing. I was not a Smash 4 player. I'm just now learning how to do all the B-reversing, the RAR, like this short hop RAR. I taught myself that, like, in like an hour or two because I didn't really do competitive Smash 4. I was a Melee player, but I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see that this is a really good thing to do, right? I want to be able to back air his face, right? All right. That's pretty. You can look up raw. I'm not going to go into, you know, the specifics of advanced techniques in these videos, but I will use them as they are necessary. So there it is. This is a solid game plan with Mario. Let's run through a solid game plan with Mario. Your opponent is at 0%. And, you know, you're fighting. So, what do you want to do first? First, you want to get an idea of whether or not your opponent is defensive or aggressive, right? If he comes in right away and starts swinging, obviously he's aggressive. So the answer here is to bait out the whiff punishes and use your spacing moves. Like I said, you're going to use this pivot cancel tilt. You're going to use the pivot cancel grab to get in, and you're gonna beat him out with multi-hit moves. So you're gonna see him dashing in. He's gonna dash in at you, and you're gonna go out and back and like that, right? Boom, 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 and you're gonna hit him with that multi-hit. And no matter what he does, he's losing to your multi-hit move, right? It's just gonna beat him. So once you got him mixed up a little bit and you have a good beat on him, then that's when you start throwing the B reverse fireballs. You're in, boom, free punish, big damage, and then just go from there, right? So now he's up to 60%. You know, you throw another one, but this time you do a different option, right? Boom, smash attack. Why not? And that might kill. So there's the idea, right? And then when he's at the edge on 100, so you do that up until like over 100, right? Then when they're at 100. You got this mix. You just want to knock them off the edge. Let's say you do a raw back air, but you actually short hop it correctly, right? Bop. Let's say you do a raw back air. Now he's trying to recover. He comes to the ledge. You get a couple different options, right? You can read the jump off the ledge with a spike. You can read the get up right here with a 50-50. And you can read the roll in with a smash attack. So I would say stand like right here and either expect the smash, like be here to read with the smash attack. And then if he's right here, you can do one of two things. You can step in and grab. Can you step in and grab or will it automatically roll? Yeah, you can step in and grab. Or you can, and then do this. See what he does. See, boom, boom, boom. Just like that. You read it right there at that moment. So he has like 1 frame to react. If he reacts immediately with shield, he's dead. And if he reacts with anything else, he might still lose. But if he tries like a 1 frame or something, you can beat him with this. You can beat him with this. Just the down tilt into the exact same thing. So that's a solid Mario game plan right there. Let's I'm gonna go on I'm gonna fight a level 9 with it. Normally from here on out, that every time that's not today, I'm gonna go online and try to execute the game plan that I've come up with. But I'm not gonna do that today. Today's the only character that I'm not going to do it with. Mostly because this is a trial run. I'm testing how this feels. I'm checking the flow, you know? Alright, here we go. Now, I don't think the computer falls for B reverses as much as a human would, but it's still worth it to. It's still like you see, I'm not even doing it right. There it is. You see, he just read the B reverse, And so that's like, it's annoying to fight computer. This is why I want to go online. Because, see that was a good B reverse mix-up. He had no idea what to do. I should have down thrown there to set up my my combo, but here we go. See, the fireball got him again, and he air dodged perfectly out of the follow-up up air. So next time I should just be chasing straight down, right? If it's a person. It's not. It's a cheater who just uses, you know, whatever buttons you're pressing against you, but see how you can't even grab out of shield? Like, it's kind of pathetic. I kind of hate the way shield grabs work in this game. So we're just going to be chasing. Nobody would do that. Like, that's not... That's what sucks about this, is that is not what a person would ever do. Nobody would parry that. Nobody would parry just a poked up air. Like, that's not the Smash, you know? That's why I went for the back air there. Like I said, it has more knockback than the Nair, so I had to set it up like that. But yeah, nobody would actually expect just a poke like that, and he beats the fast fall with his parry. It's like, it's kind of disgusting. You see that? Like, nobody would do that. Like, how did he know when I jumped? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, no human would actually understand, like, when to jump there. Or when to parry there. Like, he reacted to the one frame I jumped. He reacted to my jump squat. Like, that's not how that works. Nobody will parry that until, like, 2050. Because you mix up when you're jumping. Like, it's not that I'm just like, I don't know. It's not that there's a certain time I should be jumping and he knows that. It's that I'm picking an arbitrary time to jump and he's still punishing it. That's what will not happen in the actual game. Yeah, that's why we need to do this online. See, that B reverse would have hit him. It was actually really good. Yes. See that? You don't have to B reverse every fireball. You just got to know it's there. You know, you don't need to make your game plan, oh, I'm trying to B reverse fireball. Just beat the Kirby. These parries are kind of obnoxious, though. Like, people don't parry like this. This is not how parry's even going to be used in the metagame. That's the worst part. I didn't even roll there, dude. I did everything right. He just used computer things. I turned that smash attack around, but it didn't turn around. I read his roll in, and he still punishes me because it's computer things, dude. I honestly just want to fight that Kirby again just to watch that. There was nothing I actually did wrong. Like, or doing an up air below the platform like that, that's correct. Like, you fast fall that up air, and then they can't actually punish it. It's weird watching the computer when you're thinking about, like, the right way to play. You're like, why are you doing that? See, like where are your parries, Kirby? Where'd they go? Like, that's what makes me so mad. Dude, where's the back air? Alright, now we want to... See, that was the pivot cancel boost grab. I knew it would get him because he was expecting the things I have been doing. And, jeez. Kirby, stop. And, dude. This is... What was that?! He dragged down, nared that, and it spit me out downwards? Why would the hitbox... That's such weird computer... Like, only the computer would know that the final hit of that drag down, in particular, would send me downwards. Like, that's just... See that? Parried. You can't learn from the computer. You really can't. There's like nothing here. There's no information here. The problem with the computer is that they'll parry some things like they're like the best player on the planet, and then they'll punish some things like they're the best on the planet, and then they'll just let you get away with murder in other cases. It's like you're not ever gonna get the information you want from this. He dodges it perfectly. How did you avoid my hit? Like, I read the fall through the platform perfectly and smash attacked it, and it didn't touch him. This is weird computer things, dude. It's like he knew. He knew that I was gonna read him, so he just did some weird, like, hurt box shifting to avoid it. And I really hate that. I really hate that because there's nothing I can explain to you guys that's even useful in this case, you know? Like, I just hard read with a smash attack there. Like, why not? Because I knew he was gonna read my read of him dropping through the platform, so he was gonna be exposed. See how I multi-hit there? He was about to beat me out, so I just decided to throw a multi-hit because I didn't really know what he was going to do. And that also beat his parry there, you see that? Oh, come on. I missed. You would not parry that! Like, I don't care who you are. No, you wouldn't. Like, no, you would not. You're still in your lag, dude. God. This is impossible to get any sort of useful information from. Bull. Actually, you could parry that. That's realistic to parry. Wow, where's my parries? If you can parry out of your 2 frames of landing lag, why can't I? Got him! So, yeah. Ugh. That one, I still just stuck with the fundamentals. Didn't get fancy. You know, you want to execute the game plan, but if they're gonna parry poke nairs, you know, what are you gonna do? So that's some Mario. Main takeaways here are B-reverse your fireballs, B-reverse your up B when they cross you up, and yeah, it's a pretty basic character. I made sure to start with a basic character so I could go over more important things. But that is Mario. Who's coming up next? And also, so that last fight, there were a lot of opportunities where I could have used the water. Because it was Kirby, he was being floaty. Kirby's got great recovery anyway, so it's kind of hard to use the water on Kirby. But I could have still put him in much worse situations, right? He could have been floating up. He could have come to the second, like the upper platforms of Battlefield. He's coming to recover up there. I jump and read that with a water jet, shoots him all the way back, and then all of a sudden now he's got to recover on the actual ledge, letting me possibly set up a forward air or something even better, you know? So, basically what I'm trying to say is everywhere where I talked about an application of a move and didn't apply it is area for improvement. And that's how you need to be looking at how you're playing these characters. So tomorrow it looks like Donkey Kong, which I need to, I'll have to probably brush up on this character because I've played next to no Donkey Kong throughout my history, but I know a couple things already. I know the fact that Ding Dong is now, it should be a true combo, right? It's not a true combo anymore. I thought Ding Dong was a true combo at low percents. Maybe not. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put some notes together for this. I know that that's a move. I know that's a thing. You can do that at like 50, right? As long as they can't mash out. Oh, is there an angle to get the stage spike off that? Am I doing it too late? Oh, yeah, there is. There's a proper angle. Okay. Come down here. Oh, you gotta do it right as you fall off, otherwise it doesn't spike. Dang it. Stop. Or is it that it's just, needs to be higher percent? Yeah, it needs to be higher percent, I think. So it's only after like 120 that this works? Yeah, 117. So 120. And it might be different with every character, right? Oh, I see what I'm doing. It really is a matter of where you hit them on it. It really is. You really do got to try to get it in that lip. You want to try to get it in that little hook. Like that. Or right, actually you got to get it right underneath the flat part of the platform. But we'll go over this tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. I'm just having some fun. And this side doesn't have it. This side doesn't have the same reference point. I wonder if I'm sure it works. Yeah. It still works. It's just harder to reference that side. Yep. That's a thing you're allowed to do with Donkey Kong. Alrighty. Calling it here. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. I tell your friends.